What is up guys, how are you? Today I'm going to be doing a what I take in my travel makeup bag. I used to love to watch these videos when I was younger, so I thought it would be fun to do one myself. If I sound a little bit congested, it is because I do have a little bit of a cold, so excuse that. I have my tea down here with me. Oh wow, that's good. It's green tea, by the way, for whoever was wondering. So when it comes to traveling, I think my favorite part about it is picking out my makeup and clothing and what I'm gonna wear and really just like plan out everything. So it's like a dream for me to do this. This is my little like makeup case that I take my makeup in. It's from Sonia Kashuk. I got it a while back. I think I got it like 2 years ago. I got it as a birthday gift. But yeah, as you can see, mine is pretty dirty. She's really loved, but so good. It's from Target. I'll link it down below. But I love it so much. It's hard, so it really does protect my makeup. I can make sure and feel comfortable that nothing is gonna get like squashed or anything like that. So I really enjoy this case. When you open it, it looks something like this. Mine looks like it's empty, but everything is down there. In this little compartment right here, you could put brushes or eyeliners or whatnot, things like that. But like I was saying, when I go traveling, I like to take the least amount of makeup possible, but at the same time, I want to be able to have everything in reach. So I want to make sure that I have products for when I want to do a very natural look, like I want to barely wear makeup, like a no makeup look. And I want to have products for when I want to go out, maybe wear a little bit of skin tint, maybe wear a base, maybe like some eyeliner, things like that. I want to have the full face and the not full face. So with that being said, I like to take things such as palettes, for example. But before we get into palettes, let's begin with skincare. So for skincare, the only thing that I would really take is my Fenty Skin Hydrovisor. This has SPF in it. It's a moisturizer and it's just really good. I like this and I've been using it for a while. So again, this is like the only thing that I mainly take. Maybe I'll switch off between two moisturizers. Maybe I'll also take like one for the night. But besides that, this is what you're gonna see me going with. Next, for skin, again, if I do want to be able to wear very natural makeup, but also if I want to glam it up a little bit more, maybe I wouldn't take a foundation, but I will take my very famous skin tint from Morphe 2. So amazing. I love a skin tint. It's just to add a little bit more coverage, not to just go plain barefaced. So this is definitely what I would take. The next thing that I would take to cover my under eye bags or any little imperfections that I have on my skin would be concealer. This is the concealer that I've been using recently, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, the very famous concealer. I also have the Rare Beauty one, which also works really nicely, but this is the one that I've been using recently. So, boop. Go in order, showing you guys the products of like how I would do my makeup. So we just did skin, base, and then comes powder. The one that I bought recently and been using is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder. This is the powder that I would take with me. Typically after I finish my base makeup, I would move on to like my cheeks. So like bronzer, blush, highlighter, all of that jazz. For traveling, I like to like squeeze everything together, kind of, if that makes sense at all. Like I like to take the less amount of products possible. When I travel, I like to take the least amount of products that I can. And because of that, I like to take products like this one. This is the Morphe Face Palette. This is in the shade Fair Play. Fair Play. I don't use the highlighters, but I do use everything else in the palette, as you can see. That was my go-to bronzer for a while, but I like this palette even just for eyeshadow. It's just really good. You can figure out what to do with it. It's really nice. I like to take palettes like this, and see, I have everything in here: bronzer, blush, and highlighter, and I don't have to take anything else. Let's say I wasn't satisfied with the highlighters in that palette, as I told you guys, so I would take the Dior Backstage Glow face palette. You guys also know that this palette is one of my favorites. It's so nice. I like the tones in here. It has like a pinky one, a goldeny one, a white one, and this brown one. The brown one I like to use more so for like eyeshadow, but I really like this palette, and it is quite on the pricey side, but it's really good. So for eyeshadow, recently got this palette again, and I am in love with it. It's the Ofra Signature Palette Luxe. This palette is so pretty, so pretty. I like to wear nudes a lot, and this palette is the perfect nude palette. It has all of the range of nudes that I would ever want. It has like your shimmery color in the middle, and actually these two are shimmery too, so it has the like more highlighty shades and the shimmery shades, and then two mattes, a lighter and a darker one. The only thing that I would say that's missing from this palette is like a white pale color, just so that I could either set the lid or something like that. Like ever since I got it, ever since I saw it in store, I was like, I need this in my life. So yeah, this is such an amazing palette. The best part, super small, super thin, and very nice. After eyeshadow, I would move on to mascara. This is the Lash Sensational Mascara by Maybelline. It's so good, and if I ever need a drugstore mascara, this is the one that I go to because it's just so good. This is what the wand looks like. It has this like nice curvy shape, so I really like this mascara, and it's really nice. It really just lengthens and volumes at the same time. I love that mascara, and that's like my third bottle that I've gone through, so good. Forgot to mention brows. So the good thing about brows is my products are very small. The Anastasia Dark Brown Brow Powder Duo. This stuff is great. I love this so much. It's so cute and small, and I just really do like this little eyebrow powder duo. Fill it in. I would take the Anastasia brush, and it came in this little like pouch or whatever, so I saved it so that I don't have to put it with the rest of my brushes because it's dual-ended, so I don't like to like squash any of the sides, like, so I take it in this little thing just to protect it more. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This stuff is great. I can't go anywhere without brow gel. Like even if I'm not gonna wear makeup one day, the one thing that I will wear is SPF and brow gel. So this is definitely gonna be for my no makeup days, just as I'm gonna use it on my very glam makeup days. To finish off the eyes, I forgot to mention that I like to take some sort of liner with me. So this is the one that I have right now. It's the ColourPop liquid liner. It's like the BFF one, so it's super cute. That's like the print on it, and it's a really nice eyeliner. It's felt tip, so it has like that really nice tip at the end, and it's brown because I like brown because it's more natural. So yeah, that's that. Lip products is I think the only category that I take a bunch of products in. So for lip balm, I like to take like a sunscreen lip balm. So this is the one that I have, the Sun Balm Banana SPF 30. It's super known. I really like this lip balm. It's so good for the beach, but also just every day, because I think it's also very good to protect your lips from the sun, and I feel like a lot of people don't do that. Then for an everyday lip, what I've been doing recently is I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner with the corresponding like lipstick for a lip gloss, because if you know me personally, you know I do not like going anywhere without lip gloss. I would take the Fenty Beauty Fussy lip gloss. I love this lip gloss just because it's like a really cute pinky shimmery color. It has silver little specks of glitter in it, so it's so cute and just very nice even if you just want to wear it by itself. To give me some more options, I like to take a nude lipstick, but I also like to take a more bright one. So this is the Rare Beauty Lip Souffle in Inspire, and this lip souffle is so beautiful. I love it so much. It's literally, gosh, it's literally one of my favorite lipsticks ever. It's so nice, and it feels comfortable too, which I think is why I gravitate so much towards it, because even though it's such a bright color, I think that I just like it so much because of how comfortable it is. So it's like a win-win, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it can look cute, but it also is comfortable. So if you ask me, I think that's a pretty good deal. So that's all I have in this little makeup case. Then for brushes, to go on with the theme, I have the Sonia Kashuk brush traveler thingy. I think, oh, cylinder brush case. There you go. Again, it's from Sonia Kashuk and it's really nice. I like how sleek it is. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. I like how both of the things just match. I think it's very satisfying. But anyway, it has these little two like clips on the side and you just pull it out right off and then your brushes come out. So I put all the brushes in here that I genuinely would take when I travel. So let's cover eyes first. So these are all the eye brushes that I would take. It's quite a lot, honestly, but I think they're pretty necessary, or at least for me they are. So for eyes, first off, I always need to have a fluffy blending brush. So this one is just really good. It's the ColourPop E22 brush. I really enjoy this brush. Super good. Another one really nice for blending is the E23 brush from ColourPop as well. It's just more of a flatter, fluffy brush, so it has more of a thinner shape to the side of it. But that one's really, really good, and I like that one a lot as well. The next one that I would take is the E27 brush from ColourPop. It's just this very small, stubby brush. It's really good for getting into your outer corners. For my lower lash line, I would get the E26 brush. It's just a smudger brush. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then I would take the E29 brush, which is again another flat little shader brush, I think it's called. I could be wrong though. This one I like to use for when I want to go under the lash line and just kind of smudge a darker color, but like I want to smudge it closer to my lash line so I can get really precisely in there. And then the last eyeshadow makeup brush that I would take is the E30 from ColourPop, which is just a regular angled eyeliner brush. So really, really good. I think these are like the brushes that I would necessarily take, and I think I wouldn't be missing much else. Wow, I just realized I'm taking 6 eye brushes and 6 face brushes. I think that's a pretty good amount. So for face brushes, these are my face brushes. I have a blush brush. This is the Japanesque blush brush. The number is 961, I think, but this is my favorite blush brush ever. I love it. Then for bronzer, this is an H&M brush. It's the blusher brush, so this one's for blush, but I like to use it for bronzer. Just it could just really like hug my cheeks, so I like that a lot about that brush. For powder, I have 2. Actually, no, for powder I have 3. So I have the F32 brush from ColourPop, which is more like tapered, so I like it for like under the eyes or any other specific areas. Really nice. For purposefully just under the eyes, I like to use this brush right here. This is a brush, this was like one of the first makeup brushes I ever owned, and it's from Sheer Cover. So if you know that brand, comment down below. And then to set my whole entire face, I like to use the F28 brush from ColourPop, which is just this big fluffy brush. I think this is always a good type of brush to have because you could just blend out everything on your cheek so there's no like rigid lines and stuff like that. And then to finish off, my highlighter brush, this is the F33 brush from ColourPop. It's really nice and again tapered, fits right on the cheekbone, so I really like this brush, one of my favorites actually. So I also like this little brush holder because if you're doing your makeup, you could just sit them in there and it's like very easy to take around. So I will leave the link to everything down below, so if you don't know where to find it, just click the description below and that is probably where it will be. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and turn the notification bell on. Also, I am thinking of changing my uploading schedule instead of Wednesday to Friday because I think it's more nice. It's the end of the week, you can calm down, stuff like that. So I'm thinking of changing it to Friday instead of Wednesday. So just want to let you guys know of that, keep you guys updated. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.